going to feature the hand-penned designer series paper stamp set. And actually we're only going to, well, you've already die cut one die over here. You can see over in the corner just for something different. So I did my little thing again. Remember my Post-it note from last week? If you guys were on, I had like, this is my little cheat sheet for my Post-it notes. I thought, you know, I'm going to do that again. So this time I ended up with 2 Post-it notes. So these are my Post-it notes. This is my cutting pattern and these are my card patterns. So why not? Maybe next week I'll have 3 Post-it notes. So, Stampin' Up! Does offer like a lot of 6x6 paper pads. And people like to do, like some little mini one sheet wonder cards with them and stuff. But you can cut down your 12x12 paper and do the exact same thing on a mini scale. So that's what I've done here. I took a piece of 12x12 and I just simply cut it 6x6. Either side of this paper is like so cool. It's like a watercolor wash over these like white polka dots, and the polka dots actually are not they're not perfectly circular, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But this is such a pretty paper, and I chose something that not, I mean, you could use it, and this one really has like a direction, I think, to it, but I don't think it would look bad if you like put any of these flowers upside down. So just know when you're doing a one sheet wonder, you always want to watch your directions of when you're cutting. So this is so quick and so easy. We're just going to, so this is like, so I'm gonna go like this. This is gonna be my direction of my paper that I want here. I'm literally just gonna cut it in half, so that's 3 inches. And we'll zip that down. And if you want to make your cutting even quicker, you could actually cut your pieces the same, but not to get confused. So we're just gonna cut the one of them at 3 inches. There's our 3 inch, and every other piece is literally just going to get cut at 1 inch. So everything is gonna be 1 by 3. So if I do this right, I think I'm gonna end up with, oh Lord, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I should end up with 9 1-inch strips. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how I'm 1 inch over here, and I'm 1 inch over here. So that's good. Hold that down. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you keep them in order or not. So actually, I'm gonna measure on this side of my track. It's gonna make it just a little bit easier. And I can just slide my paper over like that. 1. All right, you guys, I'm loving this hand-penned product suite. The stamps and the paper and the colors, and there's some gems. I got my gems. I don't know if you can see that off the camera. Yeah, I think you can. The gems over here. So I think for right now, I'm done with my cutter. So let's see. So I'm just going to go and use Pale Papaya for all of my card bases. Grab my bone folder, and I already have my paper scored, so we're just going to give this a crease, give it a good fold. All right, and let's see, let's do the easy, I think it's the easiest one first. And if you wanted to matte the background of this paper, you most certainly could do that. But we are just going to space out, and we're going to put 4 of these strips down here. So I kind of wanted to do like a different level. Hold on, my paper did not, I'm crooked over here. Oh, well, I want it the other way. There we go. Apparently I did not fold that properly. So we're going to just stick these on here. Like so. And like I said, you could totally layer something on the back of that. but we're just going to leave this this one a little bit more simple today. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere these down. Like I said, you could try to make sure that you kept them in order, but I'm okay with them not being in order. You could also alternate your patterns. So put a floral image down here and there, and then make this the other pattern. But I want all the floral image going all the way across. Spaces over here. And stick this one down. I'm usually not like a peachy orangey girl, and I'm in love with this pale papaya. Let me check my spacing here. Apparently I can't talk, and I could have come out from the edges a little bit, but that's, you know what, that's okay. It's handmade. We're going to stick that on here. Okay. Super simple. Let's see. I'm thinking we can dress that up a little bit. So one of the other coordinating colors in here is mint macaron. I think I've decided I'm going to put a mint macaron strip across. So let me bring my cutter back in. And I don't know, let's see. What do you think? Let's make it, I'm going to make it a 1-inch strip. And that's the same size, but I see it's just a titch short, so we're going to do it long ways. Okay, there's that. And go 5.5, boop, like that. And we're going to stick this down. Yep, we're going to stick that right down on top of there. I still cut it a little bit short. Oh, goodness. All right. And then I think I'm going to wrap some, I think I'm going to wrap some ribbon around that and tie that off into a knot. Well, let's see where I'm going to put. So I have these little white squares, and they're 1 5/8 by 2 3/4. So then I cut a piece of mint macaroon that is 1 3/4 by 2 5/8, and they're just gonna layer on top of one another. We're gonna stamp an image. So this is gonna go over here. So let's go ahead and we're going to put the ribbon around. I'm just gonna run some adhesive over on this side. Stick that on. Because then where this joins up, that's where our label's gonna cover that. Okay. I may have to, yeah, we can, yeah, I think that'll cover it nicely. Okay, so let's go to this right here. And I was just thought, you know, instead of stamping the outline of my image in the mint, I keep saying macaroon, but I think macaron, I don't know. Well, however you want to say it. I'm gonna, instead of stamping the outline in black, I'm gonna stamp it in the mint macaron color. And I'm gonna take our color and contour stamp set, and we're gonna color it with this flower here and fill it in with our two-step stamping. So let's go ahead and we're gonna peel that off, and we're gonna peel that off. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I need the whole thing stuck on, so we're just gonna, the majority of the stamp fits on there. It just hangs off just a titch, but I don't think I'm gonna need that bottom part because that stamps off. And what happened? Oh, here it is. I was like, what happened to my other block? And we're gonna stick that one on here. So let's do the outline of our image. And we're going to center that right here. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I like it in that. Let's see how it looks when we do the filler color. So just some quick stamping on this. So I always look for this little, the little filler here, because I know that that's going to fit up there and that's going to give me almost like my immediate alignment. Just a little turn back and forth. So just a little tip and trick for you. And turn it just a slight. Let's see what that looks. Oh, okay. I actually, I don't mind that. Normally I would do that in the same color, or I would do the outline stamp in black, but I don't mind that. All right, let's go ahead and stick that on our label. On our mat. Oh my goodness. And I thought too, like if we stamped the outline of the flower, it'll coordinate with everything really well. So we're just going to go ahead and lay that on there. And I think we're going to put that on with some dimensionals. Let me grab some dimensionals. All right, one more. I don't want a saggy middle. Don't want a saggy middle. All right. Hey, Linda Atkins, I see you. All right. Let's see. Oops. Oh my goodness. I must put that on upside down. I need to pay attention. All right. And we're going to just get that right on there. I mean, just a real simple, easy card. So, and then I'm going to take my ribbon. You know me, I like my bows. I'm going to tie a little bow and stick that over here. And then this is one of those cards where you can put any sentiment on there, thinking of you, wishing you well, get better, happy birthday. And you can just like stamp that in a little banner and put that right across your card. So this is the Pale Papaya ribbon. There's a whole thing of ribbon for the in colors, and it's this awesome sheer ribbon. Oh my gosh, I need 10 spools of everything, every color, please. Let's see. Gonna put a couple of glue dots down here. Get that stuck down. I think I'm gonna put 2. Make sure it stays in place. There we go. Look how cute that is. All right, so there is our first project. So like when I first started putting those strips down, it was kind of like, I don't know, it was looking really, really plain. So I think that came together really nice. While I have my scrap paper down here, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the exact same image on these, and then we can get these all set to go. So let's go ahead and, oops, I guess that's where it's going because I started moving it. And this one is right there. Okay. Get that ink pad closed up. You know me and my fingers going into my ink pad. All right, and then we'll do these 2 fillers. And good. It's our 2-step. Oh, I didn't get that one lined up as well, but you know what? It's okay. It is okay. All right, let's get this one out of the way as well. And we'll go ahead and adhere them on these other matte pieces. So I just made the mats like an 1/8 of an inch bigger. Okay. Oop, I felt that snap back. I didn't lift it right. Up and go. Okay. Put that one on here. Awesome. Okay. So we have those done. And get this out of the way. All right, so let's see. My next one. Let's get another piece of pale papaya. I'm going to put this one to the side. Another piece of pale papaya. Why did I not cut these straight, you guys? I feel like I didn't cut these straight, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, I wonder I must not have been paying attention when I cut those. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Okay, see if we can get that straightened out a little bit. So it doesn't look, you probably can't even see, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Like my other one was kind of like wonky. All right, so pale papaya, and this card is going to go this way this time. And I took the large scallop die, and I think we're just going to layer that on there. And then I measured the inside of my paper here and cut a piece that is 3 3/4 by 4 5/8, and that will layer right on the inside of that scallop die. So we're going to do that. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and adhere these down. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to dimensional those in place, but I haven't decided yet. So we're going to, and then I was going to use, oh, I went down too far. That's all right. I was going to use pale papaya, the ribbon on all of them, but I think that almost might get lost on there. So I have some seam binding ribbon. Well, I did. Where is my seam binding ribbon? I thought I did any. Oh, it's right here. Here's my seam binding ribbon. I kind of wanted this to just stand out a little bit. I should have probably put it behind. I wonder if I can pull my pale papaya back up. Just put it around the edges of my pale papaya. Ooh, I'm going to crinkle that a little bit. Oh, well. Let's see. I think I want it down here. We're just going to stick that back there on that adhesive. Okay. And smooth that back out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm happier that it's, I didn't like the ribbon going over the scalloped edges. So, and you know what? We're going to adhere this flat, but I'm going to use some liquid glue this time. Okay. I'm going to stick that right over. I like that because the white just kind of like pops off of that pale papaya, that scallop background. Okay. And then ever so simply, then we are just going to, we're going to dimensional one of those on this card. Oop, come on there. There we go. Get my dimensionals, and that's going to go like that. This one, let's add some, we're going to add some gemstones, these genial gems. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So let's add one up there. And we'll add, whoops, we'll add this one down here. And I was going to do, I think we'll do a green one. Yeah, let's do a green one, and we'll do a green one over here. So again, really quick, quick and easy. Actually, I messed that one up. I forgot to put my designer series paper on, you guys. Seriously, oh my gosh, like I just totally forgot about my designer series paper. Like, hello. So do you know, just snip off your dimensionals. Do you know you could do that? Just go in back there and snip these off. So that ribbon is probably down there for naught. And you can pick these off then. Oh my gosh. I'm all out of sorts. I really am. If you haven't guessed. Okay. All right, picked most of that off. So this is going to go here. So like I said, that ribbon is on there for no apparent reason. And I'm going to put this one here. Then our label is going to go in down here and it'll cover up that stuff down there. Oh my goodness. Silly me. Okay. See, I looked away from my cheat sheets. I need to have my cheat sheets right in front of me. All right. So this was the 3x3 square, so that kind of maps in there really nicely. And then this piece, this is a 1x3. So I'm super scared now because I like messed this easy card up. Now I'm scared for my last card. We're going to stick that one in there. That's why I wanted the ribbon. I wanted the ribbon to go across there, but that's okay. So now I'm going to go and add more dimensionals over top of this, which is fine. It'll just give it a little extra height. 2. Sounds like it's like the wind is really blowing outside, or it may be like raining really hard. I can't tell. They said we were supposed to get all this rain today, and it rained for a little bit, but okay. And then we'll put that right over there. All right. Recouped. We recouped. So there's that one. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. But again, super, super easy and cute. You can just add like a little banner here. It says, happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, hello. Wherever you want. You could even put like a little banner over the flowers. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the last one, and this is the one I told you, now I'm like all nervous about it. So again, we're going to take a piece of pale papaya cardstock. All right, get this centered here. Get this folded down. Okay. Now this one I'm gonna have to lay out. So I know that I want this to go in the center, and I'm gonna want all of these then to lay around it like so. And I'm gonna move this down. So this here is where I was saying like about the direction of your papers. Okay, so this one actually needs to slide over just a little bit because this one's going to fit right in here. I'm just getting my alignment because I have to make another cut of some paper, and I need to know how big I need to make those cuts. All right, let's get these aligned up in here. Okay, so just like a little, I'm making just like a little border. So I have these little 1-inch pieces of paper. Actually, this needs to get scooted up. All right, so these, I already have these at like 1 inch wide. So I need to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4. And roughly, we're gonna make these. I was thinking like 3/4 of an inch, but that might be too big. No, let's go 3/4 of an inch. So I'm actually going to need a couple more pieces. Let me bring my paper trimmer in one more time. We can always cut them back down. So like I said, they're already 1 inch wide. Now I'm just going to cut them down to 3/4 of an inch. So super tiny. Okay. Let me throw those away. Could probably even make them a 1/2 inch. Maybe we should make them a 1/2 inch. Let's do that. I changed my mind. I'm going to make them a 1/2 inch. So I probably could have kept those other two. Okay, there we go. Yeah, little tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. All right, so there's a 1/2 inch, and I need to do 2 more of those. So let me grab, let's see here. All right, let's do 1/2 inch. I'm going to do it this way. 1/2 inch over here. By 1 inch. And give me 1 more. Okay. So I got 4 of those. Okay. Again, this is like a card you could also like put a layer on and just kind of squeeze things in a little bit. So let's go ahead and start adhering these down. So you can like cut your paper and just play with it. I think that's one of the best parts. I think we're going to dimensional this one as well. All right. I like this one. This was I was nervous about it. I was worried about it not coming out. There's that. All right, let's embellish it with, oh, you know, it would be fun if we put some, I think we're going to put some gems in these things. I'm going to do the big mint macaroon ones. We're going to bling this one all up. Put these in the centers. Like so. These gems have, I don't know if you can see that, they have so much glitter in them. They're very, very cool. And then we'll use the small ones like we did on the other. And we'll bling these up as well. Okay. And if we wanted, we could, again, tie a little bow. We'll make this one super tiny. And we're going to put it right at the bottom of our card. To bring this, my bow kind of flipped on me, but I'm going to roll with it. I think I want it even smaller. Yeah, let's go smaller. And where did here's my glue dots. I'm going to put a glue dot down here, right at the bottom. And we're going to stick our little bow right at the bottom here. He kind of turned on me, but that's okay. Okay, so quick and easy. Like I said, you can this was a 6x6 piece of paper, and you can cut them like, the possibilities are almost endless. What happened? Here's my first card. So you can incorporate more of the dies that is available in the bundle. And you know, you could even die cut out the flowers and add and build up some layers, but I just wanted to give you the basis foundation of doing that quick, easy 3 cards with 1 sheet of a 6x6 piece of paper. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you like these projects, and I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.